What's up, working people, brothers, sisters, workers all over the world? More importantly, or specifically, my brothers and sisters right here in UFCW Local 8, NorCal. What is up? I hope everybody had a good weekend. Happy Monday. We made it through the weekend. Another work week is here. Big eventful weekend out there. I don't know what you guys did, but about 7 million people went out and stood on the streets protesting kings. No kings in America. And so this week, I kind of want to piggyback off of that. And I want to talk about the difference between class politics and electoral politics. Because in the labor movement, and when we're talking about 99%, that includes a whole lot of viewpoints, including viewpoints that don't necessarily align with yours. So how do you reconcile that and move forward with your brothers and sisters that might not agree with everything that you believe in? And I would argue that you focus on class politics instead of electoral politics. Class politics are the politics that center on a specific economic class. Like in this situation, we're talking about working people. So these are all people that take a paycheck. All working people that do work and on the other end of that work receive a paycheck. Those are the workers. That's the working class. The owning class are all the people who sign those paychecks. So if you pay workers, you're an owner. If you get paid, you're a worker. Those are the two classes that I recognize, the two that I focus on, the two that I pay attention to, and the two that I'm willing to debate and plug into. Electoral politics, that's about getting power and holding on to power. Usually a group of people that agree with you ideologically. So Democrats, Republicans spend all day fighting with each other, dividing us as people in an attempt to hold on and maintain power for themselves. Those two parties specifically spend very little time trying to improve the living and working conditions of the working class. That's part of what kind of got me jaded and thinking something wasn't right here, was that nobody's looking out for the workers. I think there's an interesting conversation to be had about a working party, a working people's party, a labor party breaking into our politics, because it ain't the left and it ain't the right. So this week we're going to focus on class politics and how those differ from electoral politics, and how we as working people can lock in together in solidarity as the 99% and not get divided by this left-right bullshit. I think everybody agrees that in America we don't have kings and we don't have fascism. Those two things seem simple. Peace. Solidarity.